What's up, guys? It's your boy James, aka Six8Jay, coming to you on this Friday. It's 4 p.m. I know we were supposed to go on around 9 a.m., but my days change. We got a lot of stuff going on. We're selling our house. We're moving two kids down, one down to, I guess you'd call the Central Valley of California, and then one to Hollywood, California. So some of our kids are doing some big things. Really excited about that. But guys, we've got an interesting show for you today. For those of you guys who are new that might catch this for the first time, my name is James, aka Six8Jay. I've been in crypto since 2017. I'm documenting my journey in the evolution of money. However, nothing I talk about should ever be considered or deemed financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Now, for those of you guys who may tune in later, because there's some people that were hashtagging to this stream, John Deaton, for an example, the XRP Army. So for anybody that might see this, we keep it 100 here, right? Even though I've been a part of Twitter since 2017, I just started live streaming about, 10 months ago. I was co-hosted with someone else. Some of you guys know who that person is. Even though you don't see a whole lot of people here, trust me when I tell you what I have to talk about, what I share, what we cover has a lot of value. If you want to understand that value, go over to our YouTube page. The thing that people don't realize a lot of times, they think that your followers somehow determine or dictate your success and whatever it is that you've done. I've been in crypto since 2017. Crypto has allowed me and my family to become very well off, let's say, in the crypto industry. We were able to create our first million back in 2020. 2021 was just unbelievable. In many cases, we are considered whales in a lot of different things. We hold a significant amount of different cryptocurrencies, including XRP and many of the big ones up into the millions. Now, I say that to say, not to impress you, but to impress upon you that my voice matters. I know what I'm talking about. I have a lot of celebrity friends. You guys can go in here and see that we have a lot of people that we've mentored and coached, just not in the space of this, just in life. That was my thing. That's the thing that I did for 25 years. Those connections have brought me to various platforms around the world, some of the biggest stages around the world. And I say all that for the people who know me, the family, the Crypto for Life family, they know that. But for those who might watch this for the first time, I'm trying to set up an understanding to the things that I say and what I might cover today. Now, we've got some interesting stuff, guys. There was a huge, big setup for this huge, monstrous announcement. Liz, what's up, sis? Shane Sullivan's in the house. Wayside Soldier, my brother. There's a big old setup for the John Deaton announcement today. And I'm telling you guys, dude, it was trending. Everybody and their mother had to be tuned into that announcement. We're going to talk about that. And some of the messages that I got, some people, who are, and again, I want people to understand something. I'm a big, big John Deaton fan. I'm also a part of the 75,000 that John Deaton represents as far as the people who signed up and got acknowledgement from his office. I'm also an XRP whale amongst other cryptocurrency whales. And I don't know what you consider whale. I would think working on my second million XRP would probably put me in that category. Also, I'm a big advocate of people winning. I've done this my whole life. For those of you guys who go over to the channel, you guys can see that we've done everything from charitable work. We've documented some of the things, whether it's giving back to Nigeria, helping out kids. But me and my wife have been doing this forever, guys. It's all over our normal social media that we've been a part of, like Instagram and Twitter. Instagram and Facebook back in those days. I'm a little older school cat, so during my time in business, that's what I use. This is fairly new to me. You'll see a lot of these thumbnails. There's about 500 and something different videos that we've shot between shorts, lives, videos, and that's over 10 months. So you can only imagine the information and the things that I've done outside of crypto for 25 plus years in business. Now, I say all that because I want those who might tune into this to understand who I am and my background and, my perspective on the things that I'm going to say today in regards to the John Deaton announcement. Because, again, I'm a big John Deaton fan, but I want to break it down because I've been getting mixed messages from people who are a part of the community, part of the Crypto for Life family and all those things about how they felt about the announcement. So we're going to talk about that. Before we do, let's take a look at the markets. Liz, what's up, sis? How you doing? You getting ready for that weekend, Liz? Huh? Shane Sullivan, what y'all doing for the weekend? Wayside Soldier, you out there getting ready for some barbecue? Very easy hydroponics sound. What's up, my brother? Huh? Oh, man, what's going on with John Deaton? It says, what's going on with the John Deaton thing? I just got off of work I just got off work, didn't hear anything other than a book title. Don't start. Very easy, 100 phonics start. Good Lord. We're going to get there, brother. Let's get right into it, guys. Right now we have a market cap of $1.5 trillion. Bitcoin, 26,578. We got Ethereum still below that 1,600 mark. It's at 594. BNB, 211. Can it dip past 200? How's it stand above that with all the fun that it has? Is CZ keeping that thing above 200? Who knows? We're gonna talk about it. XRP at 51 cents. If you didn't know, now you know, huh? The standard XRP. Number 5. Even throughout the whole, 2.5 years of going through that lawsuit and everything else. Number 6. If you remove Tether as a stable coin. Number 4. Good Lord, where could it go if it just hiccups in the right direction? Good Lord. Number 4, number 3, number 2, number 1. I don't know. We're gonna talk about it. Dogecoin at 6 cents right now. We got 8 at 24 cents. Solana 1948. TRX is at 8 cents. We got Polkadot at 402. Good Lord, Polkadot, you're flirting with $3. You're flirting. If it hits 3 something, I'm gonna get excited because $3. Good Lord, Polkadot at $3 made me rich. I'm just gonna say it out loud. I'm gonna say it proud. Polkadot at $3 made me. I remember sitting there with my boy Aaron, Aaron the disciple, who used to be a part of the channel. He's doing other things now, but I remember us sitting there. And it was the big announcement of the redenomination. Remember that? When Polkadot at one point was $300 something, and they were like, they're going to do a redenomination 1 to 100. And me and him sat on the phone with each other on speakerphone, and we had our finger on the button. And as soon as Binance put it up there, and it was like $3, we hit boom! And Six8Jay, ridiculous amount. Oh my God, I think I dropped like 100 racks on it. And it went to what? 50 something dollars. Good Lord, Polkadot made me rich. Thank God. Thank you, Polkadot. Go back to $3 so we can do it again. Huh? Can we run up twice? Can we run up twice? Matic at 52 cents, guys. We got Litecoin at 64.36. We got Shiba at 5 zeros and a 7. Chainlink, that old crazy linky, stinky linky, is at 693. We love Chainlink. We've got XLM. XLM showed out, huh? When July 15th, July 13th, 2023, and Ripple had that, or not Ripple, I'm sorry, XRP got up to 95. What did Stellar get, huh? Was it like 16 cents? Good Lord, it showed out. It's at 11 cents right now. Still up, but down, but up. That's okay. We can live with that. We got AVAX at 887. We got the OG Atom Cosmos is at 712. OKB at 43.15. Uniswap 426. We got HBAR. You know how we feel about that one. 5 cents. Filecoin. Good Lord. I remember we covered this thing. It was just a few pennies. It's at 322. ICP is at 293. We've got Crow. If you didn't know, I think Crow is super undervalued. That's not financial advice. Just my opinion. When you look at stuff like KuCoin's coin and all these other coins, I'm like, good Lord. Is Crow just 5 cents? I'm just saying. Might want to look into that one. VTHO is at a penny right now, guys. We got APT at 514. QNT, 89.73. Arbitrum, that layer 2, has not seen a bull market yet. And when it does, good Lord, I expect great things. Near, let's make it clear, is at 112. Guys, we got Optimism at 129. Another layer 2 has not seen a bull market. What happens when it does? I believe it will go crazy. Not financial advice, though. Aave is at 64.26. GRT, if you Google the top 10 AR projects out there, guess what comes up? GRT, the graft. Algorand, you know how we feel about that one. 10 cents, up 5.53% for the last 7 days. We're excited about that one. XDC, the OG. XDC, declining a little bit, but it was at 3 cents. It got to 6. It's not that far down. We love you. XDC. Stack it up. We love it. Stack it up. I'm thinking about Tail Song, guys, for you guys. STX, we call it Stacks, 47 cents. We're going to play Tail Song. We play it each and every day. That dude's like a prophet. Some people call him a prophet. It's like Jesus' nephew or something, because if you listen to his songs, it tells you everything you need to know about Ripple, XRP, XDC, and XLM. We're going to play in just a little bit. Hang out. The coin formerly known as EGLD, Multiverse X, is at 25.45. We've got XTZ, the OG, at 66 cents. Sandbox, 3 for $1. Can we get 4 for $1? I'm just saying. I like the metaverse. I got some property there. I got a 2-story house. No, I'm sorry, 3-story house. A lot of glass, helicopter on top. Got a little sports car. You guys want to check it out? Let me know. I'll give you my address. Come by and hang out. We'll have a party. INJ is at 719. We got Theta, like Kappa Sigma. No, I'm sorry. I left college. Most of you guys know that after my first year to go play some pro ball. And I didn't get to join a fraternity and go, and all the, fraternity moves. I think that's what it is anyway. I've seen it on TV. Theta's at 59 cents. We got RNDR at 160. SNX at 212. Mana, 3 for $1. Just like Sandbox, huh? Got some property there as well. Neo, because of you. And it's all because, I swear to God, I sound the shower. As soon as that water comes off, good Lord, I sound like Ezel from Friday. Oh, yeah. I mean, I can't sing, good Lord. FTM Phantom is at 18 cents. We got Kava. Is it like lava? I don't know. It's not on fire right now. It's down 1.36%. It's at 62 cents right now. We've got Flow, if you didn't know. Here we go. 6.8Jay, you ready? Jeremy, XO less in the house. Liz, Shane Sullivan. I can't rap. That's what we leave it up to sales. But for right now, Flow, 44 cents. We got CHZ at 5 cents. We've got KuCoin. When I look at 450, I'm thinking, how in the hell are you more than Crow? I don't know. Just saying. Curve right now is at 48 cents. We got ApeCoin, that old crazy monkey, at 113. Myota IOTA, 14 cents. Even, look at this. Even Huobi exchange token, 244. Crow, don't let Crow have this day. I'm just saying. Good Lord, not financial advice. CSPR is at 3 cents. We've got Luke. Anybody still holding on to Luke? 4 zeros and a 6. I don't know. It's too close to Terra for me. Good Lord. But I think of Terra Labs, Terra. I'm scared Terra. I don't know. I don't have any. If you have it, God bless you. DYDX is at 191. Sue. That's Gary gives a problem. He wants to try to sue everybody, but we ain't listening to him. Anthony Weiner is back. Uh-oh. Hey, all from a different account. Uh-oh. So you had to go to a different account, Anthony Weiner? How the hell do we find out what happened to your original account? Did somebody block Anthony Weiner? Can you guys help me figure this out? I thought I could get on here and maybe just hit something and unblock him, but I think what I'm going to have to do is go into my YouTube studios and figure out if you accidentally block Anthony Weiner, the legendary brother, can you please unblock him? Anthony, when I get off the show here, brother, I'm going to contact you and we'll try to do it together. I will call you, Anthony, on not WhatsApp, what's it called? Telegram. So, and let's see if we can figure this out together, brother. Karma Carmichael's in the house. My man, Pots and Pans. What's up? Jeremy XOLO. How do you say that? Is this XOLO? XOLO? Is that how you say it? XOLO? Jeremy XOLO? Like Han Solo from Star Wars, something like that? Good Lord. Anthony Randall's in the house. Liz, my sis. My beautiful queen. Jeanette. You know how much I love that lady. Huh? Because of you. And it's all good Lord, I can't sing. Beekeeper69. My brother. Welcome, my man, Pots and Pans. All right, let's get right into it, guys. Back to the market here. We got Gala right now at 1 cent. We got GMX at 34. Good Lord, is GMX $34? Almost 3,400. 34.65. We got COMP, that's compound to be exact, 39.47. We've got Woo. That's how we're gonna feel when the SEC lose all the cases. We're gonna like Woo. Gary Gensler. He gonna lose some more of his hair. Not that he has a whole lot left to lose. Let me stop. Zilliqa, the real deal, because at 1 cent. Rose, you know how we feel about Oasis, and guess who's still in the top 100? Pepe Le Pew. Let me stop. Pepe, if you got any, God bless you. I don't have any of it. It's at 100. All right, guys. Let's talk about what we came here to talk about. Let's get into it. What in the hell's going on? Huh? Let's talk about it. You guys get a chance, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. What's up, Beekeeper69? Let's get right into it, guys. Support your brother. Go over here to the Twitter page. You know, we got a close-knit family, guys. 6,800 and something followers. You know, we're going to do it organically. We're not promoting. We're not paying for no this and that. We'll get there eventually. Whatever John Deaton is revealing today at 5 p.m. is not small. I believe we're going to be shocked. No, doggone it. I got to talk about that because, good Lord. I almost got an accident today trying to get to that John Deaton announcement. I was driving around in my car and I looked up at the time and said like, 158. I said, "Oh my God!" I was on the freeway too, Liz. You just saw me. Says I spun off the freeway. I said, You guys remember the old show, The Dukes of Hazzard? I was like, and I saw a little off ramp when they were doing construction work, and I jumped it, and boom! I hit the ground, and I spun out and did a 360, and my car flipped and right into this parking stall. Anyway, that's the way it looked. That's the way it felt. I know I didn't do all that. I'm kind of fabricating a little bit, but you know, it felt that way when I got that damn freeway. I was like, "Oh, good Lord, I'm about to die," but I had to tune in. At 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which was 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sis. And I was there. I cranked up my thing, and I said, let's see what John Deaton got to say. I was in my car. And what I heard was an announcement about his connection with my man, Steve. What's his name again? Steve, let's see if I can find it here. Steve, is it Naroff? Naroff? I should never forget this dude's name because this dude is legendary right here. Steve Naroff. If that how you say it, Naroff? Naroff, I guess. Naroff. I just said Naroff. Hopefully, maybe he'll contact me and say, James, stop butchering my name. So Steven Naroff, guys, we're very excited about this brother, and I'm super excited about John Deaton's involvement. You guys understand, I love me some John Deaton. Y'all hear me? That's my brother! And I'm going to tell you why I love him, because there's some people who have mixed feelings, but you guys need to understand, put everything into perspective. There were a lot of people who felt disappointed. I saw a lot of the comments. I got some messages myself. I had some people, James, what happened? You know, I was reading right before I got on the show. You know, all I heard about was his promoting his book and promoting his new company, and was this all set up just for him to promote himself? And I said, you guys gotta understand something. The reason that people were disappointed is because you guys were hoping that he could deliver something that he's not really in position to deliver. Because here's what you guys got to understand. But when this announcement was put out there, everybody's like, is he going to talk about the Ripple IPO? Is he going to talk about a settlement? Look, guys, if any of that news was going to come out, it would come out by Ripple. It would come out by Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, Stuart Aldeready, those who are just in the mix of that situation. And I mean, John Deaton's in the mix. I'm talking about the inter, right? Not the outer. John Deaton's been helping and been a phenomenal part of the movement from the outer. And he's been doing it for free. Now, the problem, I think, is so many people here's what it comes down to. You got to control your emotions. You got to understand that sometimes that we want things to happen so bad that we look at things and anticipate with the mindset of you put that on someone else. And that wasn't what John Deaton said. I know because of who he is and what he represents, and he's done so many amazing things. Again, guys, I've made really good money. My wife and I are very well off. She's in this tap right now. Oh my God, all I can say is in 2021, my wife looked at me and said, "This is a dream. I cannot believe this is our life." Good Lord. Do you remember that, honey? Remember that, honey? If you remember that, make a comment in the thing. We were on one, right? Crypto's been very good. We saw massive amount of money. We was buying land and property. I think in a 3-4 month span, we bought like 13 cars in 20. We were on one. Now, I'm not saying that to impress you, just to let you know who I am and what I've done in crypto. That was all crypto, by the way. But the way that I got there, the way that I continue in this industry, and again, I'm trying to say this to not impress you, but to press upon you. You have to control your emotions. You have to have a plan. You have to be a good student. And I think controlling the emotions is why some people were disappointed. When John Deaton came on, he was very excited as a person. He was very excited about his book. I'm excited about his book because, when you vibe with someone, you kind of get an idea why. It's like there's something about that dude. There's something about him. And his book is called, what is it? It's called, let me see if I can find it here. It's called, let me see, John Deaton, where you at, brother? It's called, let's see. Is it like food stamp something or something like that? Let me see, John, is this right here? So this is an announcement, and the book is called, damn it. Okay, somebody posted the book. Hold on, guys. Can I just put John Deaton? And somebody probably would have put it in there. Let me see, Deaton. Anybody remember the name of his book? He said it in the deal. Let me just hit John Deaton. Right here. So the book is called Food Stamp Warrior, a memoir. And the reason that I think this is important is because as soon as I see the word food stamp, that tells me this brother came from some rough times, which is where I came from, some very rough times. I talk about, if you guys, anybody who's ever watched the show know I talk about where I came from, which is welfare, food stamps, the projects, the whole nine. And a lot of times with that comes a lot of adversity, hard times. I come out of abusive step parents, all that kind of stuff. And had to grow quick, fight quick, and have had a crazy story. So when I heard John Deaton talk about his story, it resonated with me in a way that I realized that how real this brother is, right? And that's what I took from this whole thing, is just how amazing he is, because I respect people who come from the hard knocks. It's one thing that he's educated, he's an attorney, he's done these things. I love people who came from nothing and become something. I told you guys, welfare. They tried to throw me in special ed for fighting, a broken home, abuse, had to work early, I can go on and on about my story. And through that, found sports, led me on some of the biggest stages around the world, owned some amazing businesses, car lots, cell phone stores, professional basketball teams. I did acting. We did movie projects. Me and my wife did together. We've done all these things, and then I created a multi-million-dollar lifestyle from crypto. Now, I say all that to say this. And I've traveled the whole world as a speaker. You guys have seen it. If you haven't seen it, go over to my page. You'll see me do interviews with people on the cover who are in Forbes. You see celebrities in my video with me, celebrity basketball games. You see interviews with people who have movies that are out right now. I've done a lot of stuff. Incredible information, guys. And I don't say that to impress you, just to say the reason that I had so much success and the reason that so many people follow me and connected with me is because of where I came from. That's what I got from John Deaton's story. Now, I'm also going to keep it 100 on this part of it. Was it So he talked about his book, and then he talked about his partnership with the company. I can't think of the company that he shouts out to him for the partnerships and things that he has going on. But there was a lot of people who there's a lot of people who were a little disappointed. See, you see stuff like this here going out right here. See, it says, "I love John Deaton, and I don't want to overshadow his launch, but I am also reaching my rush today." So you got a lot of people who felt disappointed because I think what it is, they didn't control their emotions. They were hoping that he was going to deliver something he couldn't. I'm sorry. And there were people like, "Oh, I hope I'm not disappointed." Oh, and like I said, I started by saying I almost got an accident because I wanted to hear what he had to say because no one knew. I didn't know it was about a book. I really thought he had something, but I kind of thought that it has something to do with Stephen. So I really thought it had something to do with the guy Stephen Naroff and the fact that John Deaton has taken an interest. Anytime you see there's a problem, that's why we all love John Deaton. If there's a problem with XRP, he's been there from day one. If there's a problem with Coinbase, he went there to help defend and bring light to that situation. There's this amazing guy named Stephen Naroff, and what's so important about John Deaton's involvement is that the more people that get involved to help bring that truth out, the less likely, and I'm hoping that he trusts John to give him everything because it's the less likely that something might happen to that guy. You know, because when you got that information, that kind of information, and you got it yourself and you say something on Twitter or X, hey, I'm scared of that right there. I'm scared, you know, hey, they threw him in a van once already. If you heard John Deaton talking about it, so we're going to, let's get right into it and let's listen to part of John Deaton's announcement. And if you didn't hear about how they threw this guy in a van and the people that were after him, it's an incredible story. So for me, I was fulfilled to a degree of hearing John Deaton talk about his involvement and the things that he's trying to work with. And there's things he couldn't say with Stephen Naroff, because these are things, guys, that are going to expose a lot of the corruption, a lot of the issues that we have with ETHgate, a lot of the things that we thought was a conspiracy that's actually true. It started with the him and emails coming on June 13th. We obviously had our amazing victory on July 13th. And all these things that are happening, you guys got to understand, it's happening for a reason. Gary Gensler has countlessly tried. He has countlessly tried to overshadow everything that's come out. To him in emails, he threw lawsuits at Coinbase and Binance, and all these coins are securities. Judge Annalisa Torres came out. Oh, it's just a partial win. They didn't really win. Oh, they didn't win it. We're going to appeal it. Every time there's something, he's steadily trying to play his spades in a game of spades. He keeps trying to throw shade. Now all of a sudden, Stephen Naroff comes out, and what does he do? Oh, we're going to go after a bunch of exchanges. We're going to sue. He's always trying to take light off of the things that we're holding on to that are going to be that are going to put XRP and many others that are fighting for their lives right now in this space in a positive direction. I really believe that. So let's listen to what John Deaton says in this. I think I put this up here real quick. Let's see. Where's my man John Deaton at? And then I'm going to come back and talk. So, you know, was there some disappointment? I think the people who felt disappointed were the people who thought he were going to say something out, about, the IPO, Ripple, or a settlement, or just some inside scoop that he has. And look, guys, if Ripple has it, common sense would tell you, if Ripple didn't announce it, if Chris Larson or Stuart Alderete didn't say it, then what authority would John Deaton have to say, oh, I heard there's a leak with the settlement, or I heard there's a leak with IPO? That would put him in a bad position. So I didn't really expect that. I was trying to figure out what it was that he was going to say. And I thought I shared this video. Let me see. I thought I shared the video here somewhere. Okay, if I didn't share the video, let me go back and find the video. I was just there. John Deaton. Let's look at this video. This is what John had to say.
Never going. I'm a bit nervous. And I got to tell everybody out there right off the bat that I'm likely never going to pre-announce an announcement again. And I'll tell you why. And I'm not pointing the fingers at anybody. I'm not blaming anyone. It is this phenomena of social media, the beast itself, especially on X, formerly known as Twitter. I say a few days ago, I'm announced this big news if everything works out. And then someone says it's massive news. That's John's. And then it's huge news. And by the time it gets to the 20th post, it's Deaton has never hyped something this much in his life. It's got to be life-altering news. And it's like those Hinman emails. The expectations get so big and so much that you're worried that you'll never be able to satisfy them. If you remember the Hinman emails, some people called it a nothing burger, even though we learned a valuable information. And so let me just make it clear. I've seen comments like, I'm going to announce the settlement. I don't work for Ripple. I don't work at the SEC.
No.
I've always told you I don't have that kind of empower, that influence. I don't know whether to be flattered or concerned. I can't do that. I can't make XRP go to $10. If I could, I would.
Yeah.
Trust me. And so I normally don't give a shit what people think of me or what they say. If you know me, you know that. But I care what a lot of you think.
That's right.
And I care because you have supported me from the beginning, and you've shown me so much love and defended me and put your trust in me. And we don't give trust that much.
That's right.
Nowadays to people. And credibility is earned over time, and it can be lost quick. And so I'll be honest, I've been in fear for the last 24 hours, especially, that I'm going to disappoint people that I do care.
Shouts out to my man E-Rock and Gmail Brown's in the house. We're going to take a pause real quick. We'll go right back to it. Ness Force in the house. Big Bro 10. Anthony Wanner, my man Pots and Pants. He got the blue star. Somehow, did you get back on, Anthony? I am starting to wonder if Ripple... How'd you get a blue star so quick, Anthony? Did you just get another one? You going to just start this account all over? Because I don't know what the heck happened to Anthony Wanner's other deal. Please do not block the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Wanner. Beekeeper 69 is in the house. We appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. Let's get back to my man, John Deaton.
Here about. So I don't have one announcement to make. I have three that I'm going to try to make, or I'm going to make, and I'm hoping cumulatively that they satisfy these expectations that have been out there. Okay, let's get to the first. Oh, let me first say I've seen some incredible guesses of what I was going to do. My favorite, sorry, I'm not dropping a rap album today at the age of 55.
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
Although if I did, it wouldn't be a comeback because I've been here for years.
For those of you guys who don't know, John Deaton posted some pictures of himself and his love, his love that he had for Ice Cube. He even cut his hair, tried to grow his facial hair out to look like John. There's a lot of stuff this dude done in the last 24 hours by saying he tried to mimic the look of. He was just in love with Ice Cube's music. The fact that he came from welfare and food stamps and all that stuff. So there's a huge respect and love for this brother. And what he's doing for the, and I'm not one of those bandwagon jumpers. Hey, if he was a piece of Chicago, I would tell him or I would say it. This dude is one of the real ones. He's donated his time to helping people. He's involved in anything and everything in this industry. And he's doing it for no one's paying him. He's doing it on his own dollar. And I just got a lot of respect for the brother. So let's listen to what he has to say.
You will know what I'm talking about. So here we are. Announcement number one. Okay. If you were to take a poll right now of the most talked about person within the XRP community, it's not John Deaton. It's not Digital Asset Investor. It's not BitBoy or Ben Armstrong.
Stephen Naroth.
It would be a fella by the name of Steve Naroth.
Facts.
An attorney.
Facts.
And
did you guys hear that? Did you guys just hear that? Stephen Naroth, not some YouTuber who talks about all the stuff he's done, but he used to work at, Costco before that, or talked about all the stuff he's done, but he works at Chuck E. Cheese on the weekends. This is a credible attorney, venture capitalist, over 40, I think he has 41 AI patents. The guy's brilliant and was a part of the early days of cryptocurrency and the involvement of ETH, which is what he's getting ready to tell right now.
What's coincidentally is if you go to crypto law, I put his case where he was charged by the government, and I put it on my crypto law site long before I ever really knew of him. I also had him on the crypto law video timeline. That's our timeline because I only have that because of you XRP sleuths out there, and we put that together. And I put his case on crypto law because one, who he was, truly an OG in this crypto game. I tweeted out, I saw a tweet from him in 2010.
Crazy. When
Bitcoin was 30 cents.
You guys hear that? John Deaton saw a tweet from this guy when Bitcoin was 30 cents. So if you want to know who this guy, this is before people like Da Vinci Jay was saying Buy Bitcoin, one freaking dollar. You guys remember that video? Remember that? One freaking dollar. This guy had posted stuff on Bitcoin at 30 freaking cents. That means he's an early adopter. He knows exactly what he's talking about. He's involved in all this stuff, guys. Credibility means everything, huh? Successfully excludes.
Promoting it. And we know that he was at the beginning of Ethereum and others. And so just that made me put it up. Plus the fact that the case got dismissed, you know, that made it interesting. But look, it's on the website, even though it doesn't paint Stephen, if you just read the government's version, in a favorable light, because on Crypto Law and John Deaton, we don't give free passes. And that is a pun that is intended. Okay. And so when the government drops a case after making such egregious charges,
crazy,
it makes you start thinking. Now, let me make it clear. There are times when a government will drop a case and dismiss their charges for valid reasons. It could be they want bigger fish and the case could affect an ongoing investigation. Or it could be they found exculpatory evidence and so they dismissed the case. I wish that happened more often, but it doesn't. But that's another valid reason. And then, of course, you could be protecting a victim, maybe a young victim. But when none of that is present and the government, after making such charges like that, then when the defendant says, you know what, I know you're threatening me with decades of prison, but I'm not going to be intimidated. I plead not guilty. I want my day in court.
That's right.
And then the government dismisses their case with prejudice. It makes you think and it makes you pause. There is pause for speculation of what's going on here. And so because of that, I reached out and talked to Stephen.
Here we go. It's starting to get interesting. Pay attention.
And I can tell you that when you take all those facts and then you add being thrown in a van.
Whoa, here we go.
And said, give us the dirt if you know any on certain people.
Wow.
And if you don't know any dirt, you can make some up. We want something on these people.
You hear what John Deaton's saying? Hear what he's saying? Read between the lines.
And those people are the stewards of the industry. Caitlin Long, I just had her on Crypto Law.
Yep.
Just now, just last week.
Yep.
And we talked about what's going on with them in the Choke Point 2.0. Naomi Brockwell, that's my client. She's a journalist who teaches people independence and privacy. Why is her name being dropped by the government? And so you have to sit back and take all that in and say something is up here.
So guys, I want to take a quick pause. You guys got to understand how big this is. You got to understand everything that's been happening. I know we want microwavable results. Like John Deaton says, he goes, if I can make XRP $10, I would do it. Not only for you guys, but for himself as well. Patience is the key. Having a plan is a key. Being a great student is a key. You guys have got to understand something. I want to bring your attention to something that, and it's kind of like what John Deaton was saying here. Let me see if I can find it here. Where's it? Oh boy, at? Let's see. Give me a second. Where's that damn video? Hold on a second, guys. So this is what I want you guys to remember here. You guys remember this? Remember this video I showed here? And it goes back to, I'm going to go back to John Deaton in a second. I posted this, I'm going to go back to John Deaton. So I don't want to lose the John Deaton deal. Damn it. Hopefully I didn't lose it because, oh shoot. Damn it. Hold on a second, guys. Bear with me. Hold on. I'm going to get back to where I was
protected by the attorney-client privilege. Now, okay, I can take all that in. And
okay, so right here. So let me get back here because there's a point I want to make. I want you guys, I'm going to try to help you guys with your emotions. Is that okay? Can I help you with your emotion? Because just, no matter how many times I say that, it seems like people just get really emotional, and that's what wrecks a lot of people. I want to take you guys back to something that VTHO said. And again, I'm not a big VTHO fan. I'm not a big VTHO fan. Hey, respect to anyone who's gotten in this industry and won. Typically haters, I don't like VTHO. He's done this. Listen to me, guys. This brother got in early. He saw something that wasn't even brought to my attention back when he saw it. And I remember him screaming on the internet. I went back and found a YouTube. Sonia Hernandez, what's up, my friend? I remember him being on the internet saying, buy $1. One freaking dollar. Now, I want you guys to understand something, guys. I want you to take a look at this. Watch this video for a second. Huh? And I paused it right here for a reason. Watch this.
Hoping that every single one of you buys $1 worth of Bitcoins. Just one freaking dollar. Because you're going to be thanking me.
Because you're going to be thanking me. When was that? That was 10 plus years ago. One freaking dollar, he said. If you didn't catch that, pay attention. We're going to go back to John Deaton. Open your ears. I got a point to make.
Hoping that every single one of you buys $1 worth of Bitcoins. Just one freaking dollar. Because you're going to be thanking me.
Because you're going to be thinking. Now, that's just over 10 years ago. Now, think about the moment. I want you guys to play a game with me. Go back and think about the moment in time this was. Let's go back to 2012. This is about 11 years ago. It says 10 years, about 10, 11 years ago. Let's go back to 2012 when he made this announcement. Okay? And think at that moment, a lot of people felt worse than we felt because you got to say at that time it was called dark web money, a scam. It was used by drug dealers, prostitutes. It was used for this. It was used for that. All this negativity. None of the validation that we've got now. They didn't have a 2021 bull run that made so many people like myself millionaires. I mean, life-changing money. And for those of you guys who know me, the JCs, my wife is on the stream, I can tell you what crypto's done for me personally. Okay, I can tell you how in many ways I'm considered a whale in crypto. I don't talk about it a lot. I tell it when I'm trying to make a point, but I'm also not worried about nothing because I pay my tax. I do everything I'm supposed to do. But I'm a whale in many assets. Okay, I've made a lot of money in this industry, and my wife is here to validate our lifestyle and the things that we've done. Now, when the market retraced, hey, it hurt all of us. It hurt a lot of people, but I prepared. Now, I say that to say this. Imagine being back in that time, 10, 11 years ago, when he was sitting up here saying, what? What did he say?
Hoping that every single one of you buys $1 worth of Bitcoins. Just one freaking dollar.
Now, listen to that and look at his post that he just made. Where's it at? Where's it at? Right here. Today. 11 years later. 11 years later, do you think that he would be sitting here right now with Bitcoin at $26,565. He was pleading with people, just get $1. One freaking dollar. And today, the price is $26,000. Matter of fact, in 2021, it was $68,000, almost $69,000. I can give you 69,000 reasons that those people that he was talking to on YouTube should have listened. Times however many, but you know how many Bitcoin you could have bought back then? And to see his post today, he said it doesn't matter what price you buy now if you know Bitcoin will go to 100K one day. Look at DaVinci today, 15 hours ago making this comment. It doesn't matter what price you buy now if you know and believe in your heart that Bitcoin's going to go to 100K, 500K, a million. Here's the difference. The world is embracing, not talking crap, not talking down, Liz, E-Rockin, Sophia, Shane Sullivan. They're not talking down, my family. It's the most talked about. I was hanging out somewhere today when I was talking. So I said, it's the most talked about thing on the planet. You name one thing bigger than crypto right now. Name one thing that's being talked about more than crypto. Oh, I'm not talking about, the housing and. It's the greatest opportunity of our lifetime, in my opinion, not financial advice. Okay? But this guy was screaming on YouTube. Screaming. That's what he's doing. His voice got raised over here.
Hoping that every single one of you buys $1 worth of Bitcoins. Just one freaking dollar.
Did his voice go up a little bit? I think so. That was passion. And all of a sudden, here he is today. $26,000 Bitcoin. It just came down from 68,000. Hey, we're going to have higher highs, higher lows. We're going to go back up. Now he's talking about, he's trying to tell you if you believe it's going to be 100K. Back here, he was talking about just get it for $1. Over here, he's talking about 100K. While it's sitting here at 26. I'm just saying, the point I'm trying to make is, James, what's your point, James? What's your point, 68Jay? Look, these things are going to happen with or without you. It's going to happen with or without you. Those who didn't listen 10, 11 years ago, now they get to look up and they go to his channel and they see that he's sitting here going, at 26,000, sitting here going 100K instead of $1. When it gets to 100K, not a dollar, 100, now all of a sudden it's changed. The world has embraced it. Everything he's talked about came into fruition. We're at a time right now, guys, it's not if, it's when. It's not if XRP is going to hit $10. It's when. It's not if XRP is going to hit $100. Do you guys know how many people doubted? Even when Steve Nareff, the guy who's working with John Deaton right now, he got in at 30 cents. Do you think $100 is out of the question? Do you know how many people would have told you you're stupid as hell if you think Bitcoin's going to hit $100 at 30 cents when Steve Nareff was in it? When he was around, John Deaton found the video. I'm sure I can research and find it as well. 30 cents? And all of a sudden now it's 26,000. But where's XRP? It's not at 30, it's at 50 cents. Are you going to be the kind of person 10 years from now when XRP hits 10,000? When XRP potentially hits 10,000, potentially hits 30, that duplicates. The difference is, look at what XRP represents. Look at what it solves. Look at what it was created for versus Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the first. It's like Tesla. It was the first. I was talking to somebody about this the other day because I have an electric car. Someone was saying, "Oh my God, this is a nice electric. Oh my God, who makes this?" And we're going through the whole thing. And they were like, "Well, I was going to get a Tesla, but there's so many other cars out there that do so much more than Tesla. So many different features." It's like Tesla was the first. They were the Bitcoin. But there's so many crypto projects that solve better use cases, that have so many amazing things that they do. XRP is at the forefront. As a matter of fact, XRP is the only legal non-security digital asset on the planet as of right now at 50 cents. Bitcoin couldn't say that at $1, and Bitcoin can't say it now. Bitcoin just got a free pass because it's the first. It's the almighty. But look at who's paying attention. Look at who's trying to get involved. Bitcoin ETFs and everything else that's going on in the world. And now you're in a position where you're going, damn, I can't even afford one. 26,565. You couldn't afford it then, but could you afford it back here?
Hoping that every single one of you buys $1 worth of Bitcoins. Just one freaking dollar.
Just $1. $1. When Steve Nareff was in it, 30 cents. Here's your moment. Are you going to be like all those people that tuned in to VTHO? What is it? 4.3 million views. I bet you 4.3 million people didn't get it for $1. And here we go again with this new, not the Tesla, not the Bitcoin Tesla, but the new vehicle. The new vehicle that can be charged anyway. It's got a universal charger. It's got all the features Tesla's got and then some. It does so many more things than Tesla. And this is not trying to beat down Tesla. What I'm saying is recognize the way things are going. Recognize the new innovation. Recognize things that, I think it was, who was it today that said it? I don't know if it was Winnie O or somebody, one of these female YouTubers was saying on Twitter, was talking about there's so many projects. There's so many projects that are going to make people wealthy. So many. If you miss Bitcoin, so what? Your time. What would $1,000 in Shiba would have got you if you got it in 2020? From 2020 to 2021. Think about it. The opportunity is here. We watch so many people become millionaires in this space. So many people. While you're sitting around talking about what you missed. You know how many people sat around talking about, oh my God, I missed 2021. Oh my God. Guys, don't let this opportunity pass you by. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. I told you guys I was going back to John Deaton. Good Lord. I be going on these tangents, damn it. I want to talk about the SEC scandalous behinds too, but let's go back to John Deaton.
And say something is up here and we seek the truth. So I have been speaking with Steve Nareff, and let me make this clear. All my communication.
I agree with you, Anthony. Every coin, I won't say every coin, many coins with great utility, because you said every coin with decent utility, I believe, have its day. I would say many coins with excellent utility and that also can comply with regulatory clarity, which no one really has, because I'm telling you right now, there's going to be a lot of coins that go bye-bye. Right? We may not agree with what Gary Gensler is doing. We may not understand how he's doing it. He wasn't elected, but they're still allowing him to do it. How do you have a rabid dog that goes around biting everybody? They're getting a whole lot of 911 calls. meaning that people are complaining to Congress. They're getting a whole lot of calls to the SPCA, which means they're complaining to the SEC, and no one seems to care. They keep letting the dog go around biting people. You want to know why? Because they're allowing the rabid dog to do it. And what did the rabid dog say here lately? We're going to go after a whole lot more exchanges, guys. This ain't a coincidence. What did I post? What did I talk about yesterday on the stream? What did I post on my X yesterday? Twitter X, whatever you want to call it yesterday. What did Stephen Narrow says? XRP is not. They're not trying to kill XRP. It's not an attack on XRP. I'm sorry. They're not trying to kill crypto. Operation Choke Point 2.0 is not about destroying crypto. That's what I thought as well. I thought it. I've got videos and thumbnails I created, and I've done lives on it. What does Stephen Narrow says? He says crypto is the prize. They're tricking us. They're making us look left, while on the right, they're tricking us, guys. This is all about This is all about manipulation. This is all about padding their pockets. How do you think we have these people who are supposed to be serving us making salaries of $100 and something thousand a year, $200,000 a year, but they're worth hundreds of millions of dollars? It's not an attack on crypto. Crypto is the prize. John, talk to us.
Are protected by the attorney-client privilege. All right, read that into that how you will.
Okay.
And
yeah.
anything that I have seen so far and what I intend to see is protected by the attorney-client privilege.
Okay.
Now, when Steve Nayeroff is ready and it's appropriate for him and everything that's going on behind the scenes to go more public and tell his entire story, and we search for that truth, because that's what we're after, I'm confident I'll get him on crypto law. And because of the privilege and because of certain things,
I'm going to cut this short in just a second. There's a couple more things I want you guys to hear.
obviously I'm limited in what I can say.
Okay.
But let me make a few observations moving forward.
Go ahead,
okay.
John. Go ahead.
One, I have seen some of the receipts that Mr. Nayeroff claims to have.
Okay.
I've seen them.
Okay.
And
So he's seen proof. He's seen documentation. Okay.
let me say this. I understand why Steve Nayeroff truly believes that he was targeted and that he was prosecuted. I understand why he feels that.
Because they know he knows.
That's the first thing. Second thing, the people who distanced themselves from Mr. Nayeroff, who minimized and trivialized his role in the beginning of certain platforms. I'm not going to get into names.
Talk to us, John.
But those people that have been saying that, I've seen some receipts. I can tell you they are not telling the truth.
Woo! Did you hear what he just said? I want you guys to process that while we go back and play the one song that tells it all by my man Crypto Tells. Let them know how we feel. Woo!
Hey,
Hey.
look, 4 years and it's still no cheers. If fear selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is in illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moon in?
Welcome to the greatest way to start or end your day. Crypto for Life with 68Jay. We keep it 100 all the time. All the time. You know how we do, guys. You know how we do. The Crypto for Life family know how we do it. Let's get right back into it. John Deaton, let's finish this up.
Okay, take that for what it is.
I will.
A third observation I will make. Now, if the Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson trial moves forward, based on what I've seen and what I know, I can tell you that the cross-examination of Bill Hinman will be of epic proportions.
Could you guys imagine? Let me tell you some other things that John Deaton said that he didn't say here. If this continues to move forward, and they subpoena Hinman, Stephen Nayeroff, guys, listen to me. What you want is coming. Our day is coming. Stop stressing. Stop being full of emotions and know that our damn day to stack it up is coming. XRP! Here we go.
Using when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one.
All I can say is, when you look at VTHO here, and he said buy it for $1.
Hoping that every single one of you buys $1 worth of Bitcoins, just one freaking dollar, because you're going to be thanking me.
Now here we go. Can 68Jay do this on YouTube? I hope everybody out here gets at least 1,000 XRP. Just 1,000 XRP at 50 cents. Not financial advice. Now imagine 5 or 10 years from now, we look up and XRP is somewhere around this price, around Bitcoin's price. All I got to tell you is our day is coming. Hell yeah, Big Bullish Big D. Talk to me, rockin'. Woo!
Stack it up, does it like it is.
Yep.
Got them switching gears in Ferrari with the tens. On some bullish shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags. I ain't lying. Money multiplying, call it rocket science.
That's when the real party is going to get started. That's when the real party is going to get started. John Deaton, can you go and finish this up? We're coming up on an hour. Come on, brother. Talk to us.
Okay.
Okay.
And when I say that, I'm not engaging
okay.
in hyperbole.
Okay.
Let's just say
What the hell is hyperbole? Let's keep it going.
for you Ricky Ricardo fans out there, Lucy, you got a lot of explaining to do.
Hell yeah.
Now,
Love that show. I love Lucy.
matter of fact, I'll tell you this. To Brad and Chris, I've done all I've done so far for free. I'll offer my services. I'm a trial attorney.
That's why we love you, John. Huh? That's why we love you. You from the hard knocks. Huh? You was out there struggling. You had a dream. You were on welfare, food stamps, just like I was. I love people who struggle because they fight hard. They fight hard. And that's why he fights for the people. You know why he fights for the people? Because he came from nothing. Gotta love about that brother. John, talk to us.
I'll come in. I'll cross-examine Billy Boy myself free of charge.
Woo, I love it.
My final comment as we move forward.
Okay.
When I first started this, I was asked a question. John, do you think that this regulatory capture that I can tell you for sure has happened, are people going to be held accountable and is the truth going to come out? And my answer was, I can't tell you whether people are going to be held accountable because what's that mean? That's a relative term.
That's right.
You might think someone deserves to be in prison and they get disbarred and
Or they get to sit home with their parents playing PlayStation after robbing people for billions of dollars and being on the Fortune Forbes magazine as the new young Warren Buffett, huh? Get to sit at home with an ankle bracelet on, playing PlayStation, interrogating people, huh? Making up crap coins at rug pool. Don't get me started, John.
a slap on the fine and probation.
Yep.
So maybe the statute of limitations runs and you can never bring charges.
That's right. They're trying to. I think that's part of the game plan, guys. Shouts out to my man John Deaton. This was huge. I'm super excited. There's so much stuff that I want to share, but we ran out of time. Huh? We had to listen to John. Huh? What say you? Let me get over here. Find one else. Where's that? Liz, what's up, sis? I see Liz on the guys. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Also, be like all my incredible family members. Liz, Wayside Soldier, very easy hydroponics. Alan, E-Rock, and all these guys. Beekeeper 69, Bullish Big D, Shane Sullivan. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. So much love, guys. I can't wait for the day. And you know what? I applaud each and every one of you guys that are here tonight, spending your evening with me on a Friday evening. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And you know what? I am so confident that all of you guys will have your day. However you position yourself, you're going to have your day. Just make sure that, number one, you control those emotions. Number two, you continue having a plan. If you don't have a plan, put one together. And number three, be a great student. Always keep on top of what's going on. It's exactly why, after all the years that I've been in this industry, all the things that I've done, and how you know, all the wealth that we've gained in this space, I'm always structuring my positions. Why? Because things change, guys. Things change. So always be in a position where you're evaluating the circumstances, looking at if you got if you got 10,000 in Chicago coin, you might want to reevaluate your situation, huh? You might say 10,000 in Chicago coin, even though I got 58,455,750,000,750, all those zeros, or should I just go out there and get myself positioned in an asset that's more likely to win based off of the utility and the use? I'm just saying, guys, be smart in all that you guys do. There's a lot more stuff that I want to share here, guys. What was my damn thing? The evolution of money. You're in it. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, guys. I had so much stuff that I wanted to cover tonight, but I got caught up with the John Deaton deal because there was so many mixed feelings. Let me just end it on that as I started it. And that is, a lot of you guys, some people were disappointed because they expected John Deaton to say something, as he so eloquently put it in the very beginning. Hey, I can't tell you about an IPO with Ripple. I can't tell you about a settlement. I'm not in that position. And that was going to come from somebody that would come from Brad Garlinghouse, that would come from Chris Larson, that would come from, Joe Katz or Stuart Alderete, somebody to that extent. So don't set yourself up for failure. I know we want success. I know we want things to happen quickly. But you know what, guys? What is your family worth? Go home and look at your children. Go home and look at your mother. Go home and look at your family, your significant other, whatever it is. Huh? And would you, I always tell people always, never sacrifice integrity for growth. Never get so caught up in wanting things so fast that you don't embrace the moment, that you don't embrace the process, guys. If you want to enjoy the rain, embrace the mud. How do you feel if you were around in 2000? I'll tell you how. When we were in 2021, guys, sis, let me tell you, I can't tell you how my wife felt. I can't tell you the amount of tears that I saw my family. I had people come to my house crying. It was crazy. 2021 was epic, lower level. It was epic. The greatest financial moment of my life. I remember going down with family, just buying up. You want this? Let me get 3 of those cars, bring them to the house. Deliver. We were on one. We were on one. I got a taste of what everyone's trying to get to. I was there. And though I was able to do this and buy land and do all these things, I got hit with a big retracement too. Right? None of us fully prepared, even though I was somewhat prepared. I wasn't fully prepared. Right? I'm just telling you, your day will come. It's happened. If you guys remember this, Bitcoin was how much, VTHO?
Hoping that every single one of you buys $1 worth of Bitcoins. Just $1 freaking dollar.
And look, guys, I'm not an XRP maxi. I'm an opportunity maxi. I'm a win maxi. I come from nothing. I'm here to win. I do whatever it takes. Have some structure, whatever that may be. If you don't have a plan, maybe go back and look at the videos on our channel. Find where I did the 70-20-10 dollar cost average is my strategy, 70-20-10 based off the crypto. My 25-25 $50 taking profit. Figure out whatever you don't got to embrace my plan. Find a plan. Figure out a plan. But understand that the opportunity, what is it?
Buys $1 worth of Bitcoins. Just $1 freaking dollar.
10 years ago, he was pleading for $1. Today, it's 26,000. A couple years ago, it was 68,000. Our time will come with XRP, XDC, XLM, whatever project you believe in, whatever project that you've invested in. Make sure it's the smartest choice for your family, and I promise you, your day will come. I remember throwing $600 in Sheba and going, let's see what happens, and looked up, showing my wallet, and so many, oh my God, it's 680,000. Never give up on your dream. Continue to fight. Believe in you. Pay attention and control those emotions. Guys, with all that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. This is your boy, James, aka 68Jay. Till next time, peace.